Big Z Reviews. Trap is the newest film from writer and director M. Night Shyamalan. And I wanted to like it. I really did. But this movie is pretty bad. I think so many times I kind of go back and forth whether the newest movie I'm going to hate it or I'm going to love it. And I haven't loved one of his in a while, but I like half of them and I dislike half of them. So, I mean, this is one that I disliked.
What's with all the police trucks outside and cameras everywhere, Jamie? I'm not supposed to tell. You know, the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Well, the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today, so they set up a trap for him. This whole concert? It's a trap.
So I have a lot of respect for M. Night Shyamalan. Because, I mean, now I think he's like financing these films like completely on his own. And he always films in Philadelphia, he doesn't leave far from home. And he writes it, directs it, does it all. It's all from his own mind. I think like a previous last one he did, The Knock at the End of the World, was based on the book. But this one is fully himself. Like he had an idea when going with his daughter to a Taylor Swift concert. And like, I wonder if I could get away as a serial killer in this kind of situation, you know? But this movie is like a little bit like a home video. If the dad was a filmmaker able to put millions of dollars and shoot completely in film and make his own movie. Because like the star of the film, Taylor Swift in this film is M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Salika Shyamalan, as Lady Raven. And I think that's one of the weakest parts of the film. Because, I mean, the music isn't good. And I mean, I'm not a fan of, like, pop, like Taylor Swift style pop. Like, I'm an indie rock head. Like, I love indie rock. I dip a little bit into metal, alternative. I like a little bit of everything. But, like, straight pop, I'm not a fan of. I also really hate country. And, like, I'm not huge on rap either. But, like, I love good vocals. And the vocals are not good in this. Because, like, it's auto-tuned. And it's, like, the songs, like, the crowd's going crazy. And the song's, like, not very good. You know, it's, like, it's not very believable. And, like, so much of this film isn't believable. I mean, like, the idea is that Josh Hartnett is a serial killer, and he is actually horrible. He's not like a Dexter serial killer that has, like, a heart of gold, you know, kills people that deserve to be killed. Like, he's just, like, everything we see. We don't see much. I wish that we had saw more flashbacks, or, like, we actually saw him killing people to see what his deal is. Like, I think it's sexual. Like, sexual? Because, like, he definitely is, he goes to the bathroom to look at his camera feed of the guy he has locked in the basement of one of his houses he has. And he definitely goes, he definitely got hard as a rock while he's watching that. But, like, it's, like, you always see, like, you see the one guy. The biggest info dump we get is from Jonathan Langdon as Jamie, which is like he runs the immersion booth, and he is able to tell him all about the butcher, and it's so generic. The butcher. Hey, what should a serial killer name be? The Butcher? Not like the Philadelphia Butcher, or like something that's more interesting, or something. Anything that's more than just the butcher. And you get like a little, like, a picture of a crime scene, like the butcher, like body parts in bags, but they're like nothing gory at all. And like the whole time, like the only bad things we see him do are like really made me hate this character. And he is like your main character. He was like who you're following the whole film. Like he brutally injures like just innocent girls that are at this concert. Like he throws containers of oil in a fryer, and the poor woman, the hard worker that does the frying station, is like covered in hot burning oil and her skin's probably gonna be sloughing off, and she'll never be the same. And it's just like it's just a preferred distraction. Like he definitely had the I'm getting off on that. But like it's like, and then he pushes a woman that has like heat exhaustion or something or drunk down the stairs, like, and like it's all so, like, he's just really an asshole. And I feel like at a certain point the movie kind of, like, Salika Shyamalan becomes the main character, but I feel like they should have done that sooner. Like we should have had like maybe even like a flashback. Or maybe, I think that I kind of saw a scene that's perfect. It's like Josh Hartnett is with Ariel Donahue's daughter, and they're like amongst the crowd, like watching Lady Raven like go from the tour bus and to get ready to perform. And I feel like that would have been the perfect time. Like there's not that much later when we saw Josh Hartnett noticing all the cops. Like I feel like that would have been the perfect time to have a perspective shift, and they go in and see Lady Raven talking to the Haley Mills, Dr. Josephine Grant, the person that like reminds him of his mom, and that is like the FBI like profiler that has figured out everything about him. Like I would have loved that you could have had more info dumps there without relying on Jonathan Langdon, the most informed Merch booth operator in the world. Like if he had, you could even like have him like show pictures of what he's done to get more idea of what this guy is, and you have her say, "We need your help. I know this is unconventional. I know we are putting the lives of the 5,000 little girls in danger by doing this mission here." Like that's the thing that is so it breaks my immersion, because I mean look what just happened. You know, there was that recently like terrorist attack threats like for the concerts for the Taylor Swift in one of the other countries you're in Europe, and like they completely canceled her tour for like a week or two because of that. Like that's what would actually happen instead of setting up a trap for the serial killer at this place full of innocents, and like and it's just that like just that guy looks like he could fit the profile. What's a profile? A tall man, 35 to 45 years old. It's like every dad there. It's like, and the fact that he is so like he like what things he does to try to like work around it is like, I feel like that would just make him more noticeable. You know, I feel like he would have enough time just trying to slip out at the end of the show and not do anything. And like, but they don't have anything on him. They don't have images of him. They just have like a guy, like a white guy, 35, 45 years old with a tattoo on his wrist. And he already did something at one point to cover the tattoo, although it might not like be able to survive police investigation. But I think the easiest thing to do would just behave like normal, you know. But then of course you wouldn't have a movie. But like, there's so much about it just doesn't really work. Like it's an interesting idea. I think there's a way you could have done it, but there is kind of fun watching him try to figure this out and like being so cocky and like going in like and walking through the police and being like, I'm better than you. And like there's some really cool stuff. I think for me, like I still kind of liked it even though it's so goofy. But I think where it kind of fell off more is when they left the concert hall. And I won't spoil anything, but like once it loses the magic. But even though it was stupid, it was kind of fun following the serial killer trying to figure out how to save himself without revealing who he is to his daughter, you know, at this giant concert. And I think that if the whole movie had been there, if they'd done more, like I think I wanted a rampage scene. You know, if you're gonna do a concert scene, have a rampage. And I thought he's gonna do that, then like he's gonna pull a fire alarm, but then like he hears on the radio that's just what he will do, and he will, and it's like, oh god damn it, she knows me. And it's like, but like I wanted a rampage scene. Like, if you're gonna have a serial killer that doesn't care about like hurting people and killing people, have him kill some people. Like, he didn't kill anyone the entire film. Like, we didn't see him, we didn't witness him kill anyone. I find that just kind of weird and kind of missing out on some cool scenes. Like, and like we get like, and what we do know about him, he's a horrible person, but like, let him do horrible things. Show us, don't tell us. But like, I don't know. It's just another. This is a Shyamalan movie you can probably skip, but it's has some interesting moments. I mean, the whole thing, how he films people, is like it's like a Starfield or like a Bethesda game, or like in the NPC live streamer on TikTok, where it's just like they get the camera way in close to their face, and it's just them talking with his stilted dialogue, and like, I mean, I don't know, this every actor that's ever been in the movies always acts the same pretty much. So I mean, he must like tell people to act like this. Like, it can't be an accident. Like, not every actor that ever worked with him is this bad of an actor. I think he wants that. Like, it almost feels like a dream. The dialogue and the way people talk, it feels like you're in a dream, and it's interesting. I mean, all power to him. You want to make a film with one of your daughters, the biggest star in the world. More power to you. Just maybe not for me. Probably give it like a 5.5, 6 out of 10. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.